So just kind of going up a little bit more in terms of the data you got during that experiment. Now, you measured temperature, okay? But you didn't necessarily measure it with respect to time.
Yes.
You said the reaction can be or is
It can be.
exothermic.
Yes.
So
It is.
it is exothermic. So without time, does that slope mean anything to you in terms of the temperature difference with your ratios of chemicals?
It means that we can quantify the temperature difference, but when we performed the actual experiment, we didn't take the necessary data points to actually get a good data, or get good data for it. Taylor?
It would take more tests, because that was done on one test. So he would add a ratio, and then that ratio affected the next input of data. So to actually get a data point like that, the graph is used as a generalization of we can quantify the results that come from this using chemistry as well as experimental results. And to do so with experimental results would have to do a ratio in and then another test of a full new set of methanol with a different ratio, and that would take some probability and statistics to actually set up a graph. Now, that there was an example of if we had the ability to do that test, 1,000 times, and with different ratios, we could get a graph, we could get a line from that, and we could use that line to get the gradient of the temperature from a specific addition of potassium hydroxide.
Okay, so as you're mixing this fluid in this huge
Conical tank.
bin, yeah, and you're measuring temperature within the bin. What-
Yes. Well, yeah. Well, we hadn't measured. We didn't have a thermocouple set up to measure the internal temperature of the methoxide, but I don't think that's what the reason for the setup was, to determine how much temperature would rise. Because chemically we know what it is, and if we put the right amount in, we know that it's going to rise a certain temperature. I suppose that a measurement with maybe a IR gun or something of that sort would be useful in that case. But during the actual running, the methoxide isn't being heated or anything.
Okay, so you have valves, open, close.
Yeah.
And you have to do one before you do the other. How sure are you that you won't accidentally open the wrong valve?
Can I?
You want to
Does
ask?
it allow me to get in here with her?
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
I think we should have Dr. Who do you want in here?
Yeah.
I'd like to hear their answer first.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, I can answer that. By means of what would you say? Can we bring up that slide actually, the methoxide?
Which slide, the storage tank?
Yeah, the schematic of the methoxide. It should be the second one in the plumbing section.
Yeah.
Just please remember, it's a continuous process. The measurements that they do is for the purpose of measuring. They close some valves to do the measurements. But when they run the actual reactor, the operation should be continuous. This is what I want
Yeah,
to say.
we're not mixing the methoxide as we're running the reactor. The methoxide has to be mixed prior to running the reactor.
And I'm going to expound on that. The only wrong valve that could be opened in this case is this valve, which is actually located a fair distance from this system, and it's a completely different valve. It's the precision valve. The rest of these valves, opening or closing any one of them wouldn't affect the system at all.
So your continuous operation is, as long as you've got stuff in that tank and it's going through, you're not adding stuff
Yes.
continuously.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
that was my.
There's like a certain prep time.
Yeah.
before we can-
But continuous operation means until you finish,
That
until the
tank,
run
yeah.
in your backpack. Okay, I misunderstood what continuous operation meant in terms of an open that tank being an open system in both directions. But okay.
Just quick, just to add on to that real quick, we actually developed a testing plan, so it's like step-by-step procedure as to what you would do for each step of the way to actually run the reactor system. So that way that would prevent anything from like that occurring. That way we have a step-by-step checklist of what to do beforehand. And we go through that as we're going through. So preparation, then active duty, and then cleanup afterwards.
So some of those valves, to add to what I said, you see those valves for the purpose of the step-by-step testing that they need to, It's a budget.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, but. sometimes
Just want to hear it said.
they
Murphy is.
turn the wrong valve for something. Yeah, anyway, okay.
The heater, you